Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl HD Signatures. On today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieve this Nigeria traditional Yoruba bride. So if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. So I've already gone ahead to do a base as usual. Now I'm doing her brows. So what I'm doing to her brows is I'm trying in the beginning of her brows. I'm trying to create like a false hair in the beginning of her brows. I'm using Beauty Cosmetics brow gel, and I'm using a small angle brush to give in the lines. Now I'm using primer, and this primer is from Makeup Forever. So I'm also using a brush to spread it out on her lid, and I'll be going with Real Techniques brush to spread out the primer. So after that, I'm going to, for a transition color, I'm going to be using powder. As you guys already know that these are the steps, the basic steps I don't like to skip when I'm doing any eye makeup look. So I'm going to be using I'm going to be applying a powder, one of the shades in this palette, and this powder palette is from ZIKELCOSMETICS, and I'm also using a blending brush to blend that seamlessly. So now for our second transition color, I'm going to be going into MORPHE eyeshadow palette in 35O, and I'm using a more domed blending brush to apply that into a crease area. So after that, I'm going to be going over to our lid, and I'm applying a more like a bit shimmery eyeshadow from Miss Rose, and I'm using a flat edge brush from, I think this brush is from ELF. No, I'm not quite sure. So I'm just going to be spreading that all over our lid, and after that I'm going to be using that same domed blending brush to blend the crease area of the lid so that the shadows blend seamlessly into the crease color. So now I'm going to be applying loose glitter. I'm using a red loose glitter from Classic, and I'm also using a champagne one from Classic as well. So I'm using like a liquid glitter liner to serve as an adhesive for the glitters instead of going into the liquid one, because for me I find it so, so it's like more like a waste of time to me. So I believe the liquid glitter liner works as well. So I'm going to be lining our eyes, and I'm using liquid eyeliner to line our eyes. Guys, I'm going to be listing the product that I'm using in this video in the description box. I don't want to call the names of things that I didn't use, or I don't want to mix things up. So I'm going to be going into a loose pigment eyeshadow. I'm going to be using that to open up the corners of our eyes. This pigment eyeshadow is from Blossom. It's like a pigment eyeshadow. So afterwards I'm going to be using a mascara just to take off all the fallouts on our lashes, and after that I'll be going over with lashes, and this lashes is from Luxury Lashes. So I'm applying that on our eyes, and I'm going to be replicating what we have on the crease area at our lower eye area. So guys, just keep on watching. So now I'm going to be lining our eyes. I've used MABROOK pencil, black pencil, to line our eyes. So, and I'm also going over with a reverse wing liner. So I'm going to be using a very tiny head brush from Ferrarucci. I'm using that I'm dipping the tip of the brush into the pencil. So and I'm going to be using that to give her a reverse wing liner. Then afterwards I'm going to be using a mascara to merge falsies with natural lashes so that the space in between will not be obvious. And afterwards I'm going to be going with my finger to press the lashes together so that we don't have any obvious space between our natural lashes and the false eyelashes. So this is what we have, guys. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to apply mascara to our lower lashes, and I'm using a tiny micro mascara. Like I said, guys, I'm going to be listing the correct name of the product that I've been using in this video in the description box. So I'm just going to be using that to like bring out our lashes. This mascara is the bomb, guys. It's really works superb. It works really nice. So I'm just going to use that to bring out our lashes. Then I'm going to be going into the Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I'm applying like a more lighter goldish eyeshadow in our brow bone, and I'll be going back with that same domed blending brush to blend everything out, because we don't want any ash line showing through our makeup. Then for the eyes, I'm going to be using the liquid eyeliner that I used earlier to to like conceal any obvious face or any glue showing through. And I'll be going back to the to Morphe eyeshadow palette 35B. I'm going to be using like a deep pink and a deep purple to like intensify our under eyes. And I'm going to be going now to use a pencil. I'm using 2 shades of pencil. I think the first one is like a deep purple, the second one is like a like more like a pink purple. So I'm going to be using a brush. This brush is like it has a synthetic bristles, so I'm going to be using that to blend the lip pencil together. So now I'm going into a lip gloss, and this lip gloss is from NUBAN. I'm using the shade Sapphire, I think, or Sapphire or Sahara. Guys, I'm really sorry about I'll list the name down below. So I'm just going to be blending everything together. Now for me to, because the lippy was like too dull for her, and because of the eyes, I'm going to be going into like a lighter shade to lighten up the lip. And I'm also going to be using a lip gloss, and this lip gloss is from Milani. It has like a reflexes of glitters in it. So afterwards, I'm going to be going into my DIY highlighter spray, liquid highlighter spray all over our face to give us some sparkles. And also I'm going to be spraying that on a collarbone, on our shoulder, and also afterwards I'll blend with the brush, and I'm going to be using my DIY liquid illuminator on our collarbones, our shoulder, just to glow up our body, so that it won't be like the glow will just be on our face alone, but to also spread to our body. Now I'm using blush, and this is from Classic. Now I'm going to be using a cheek glow, and this is WAAWU, is from YANGA Beauty. And after that, I'm going to be going over, on top of that, I'm going to be going over with NUBAN, sorry, it's called the Glow highlighter, and this is in shade HOLLUP. So I'm using Real Techniques brush to apply that, and also I will apply that in the collarbone area, on our chest, shoulder. So this is the finished look of everything, guys, and let's head over to the ege, which is the gele in Yoruba language. So this gele I'm going to be tying is an ashoke gele, and I'm having my assistant helping me out. I'm going to be using like a Yoruba bride, when they are tying their gele, they usually have one fabric for the ege, which is the gele, and they usually have another one which is called the bele. They usually put that in their shoulder, but because we are trying to achieve a bridal gele here, we believe that a bridal gele should be the biggest thing. So because we don't have a long gele, normally you're supposed to use sego gele, but because this gele is not as long as sego, so that's why we're going to be incorporating 2 gele in one. So now I'm using the normal gele for her, then the bele that's supposed to be on the shoulder. This is what we achieve with one. The bele, which is what I'm holding right now, that's supposed to be on the shoulder normally for a bride, I'm going to be using that to like add another layers of gele, layers, to add another layers on our head. And after doing that, one side is going to be extremely short. I'll make sure I pull it all the way to our ear side, have my assistant to help me hold the other side, then I'll make sure I pass the longer side underneath the ones that I left by the side, which is the shorter one, so that the longer side that is coming over will hold down this short side very well, firmly, so that she doesn't have it like being loosey on her head and all that. You're going to hold it firmly. So as you're holding it, you're passing it around, you're also creating your pleats as well, so that you have it. So this is what you do, guys. You can have your assistant, because you always want to go with your assistant when you're working on your bride, so that you don't want that stress out. Your assistant to hold the other side, so that you'll be able to work with your both hands to create the pleats the way you want. So guys, this is basically how to tie it, and this is the finished look, guys. I'm sure you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm so sorry, guys, if this video is lengthy. I just want to make sure that I go into details. So this is what we achieved. We pushed it back a bit so that it shows our hairline, because that's the beauty of hair game. So guys, this is a Nigerian Yoruba bride. This is how a Yoruba bride in Nigeria, this is how they dress, their gele and all that. You know, their complete fabric and everything. So thank you so much, guys, and please don't forget to leave me a comment, subscribe and share. Bye.